Hello and welcome to ranking Wuthering Waves characters based on if they would date a gacha player or not. And today I'm here with the GOAT himself, Phantomatic. Go ahead and introduce
What's
yourself.
going on YouTube? It's your boy Phantomatic, super small Wuthering Waves content creator who just makes practically anything on Wuthering Waves whenever he feels like. Also, I am currently making the first ever Wuthering Waves award ceremony for the community. For the community. I said that twice, but whatever.
Links to his channel
I'm
and his
here
socials will of course be down below.
Amen. We just here to rank, as he said, some Wuthering Waves characters to see if they would date me, moi himself, pro gacha gamer. So I think I'll be able to, give y'all the truth, give y'all the answers to whether or not if these characters would in fact date you yourself too, because we're all losers in this community. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here, man.
Me more so than most because I'm a Taoqi main.
Yeah, unfortunately, Taoqi.
And speaking of Taoqi, that's the one I'm going to rank first, and she would actually be in the she would date a gacha player category. Because
Really?
her personality is that she's kind of lazy. If you could just cook food for her, she would probably just love you, to be honest. She's a very kind and compassionate individual, very empathetic, very intelligent as well. She's actually kind of cracked with how she's got Jiyan's tactical mindset, Changli's strategic thinking, and the genius prodigy levels of Xiangli Yao, but unfortunately her attacks are just mid as fuck, so there is that. But personality-wise, she would be willing to date a gacha player as long as, well, you're not a complete and utter degenerate. So I suppose I should put her down into you have a shot.
Hey, I think that's pretty valid. I mean, all the glazing aside, pretty valid. Like, holy, zip up her pants afterwards. Okay.
Huh? Zip it up? What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
I don't think I will. Anyway, on to the next character.
Holy. All right. Honestly, if we're thinking about characters who would 100% date a gacha game player, let me cook for a second. I personally think Carlotta would 100% date a gacha game player. Peep game for a second, right? Let me cook for a second.
Alright.
First things first. She's rich. She got money to spend like crazy. Okay? She wouldn't even worry. She wouldn't even care if you want to pull an S6 Zani, alright? She would give it to you. Second of all you really need for Carlotta to date you is to just be, self-caring about yourself. Make sure you're not, flabby, overweight, just lying around the house 24/7, which, some gacha players are, but we see the potential. Okay, we see the potential with gacha players. 90% of them, yes, I'm glazing y'all, but 90% of us, we be working out, we be taking care of ourselves. Because listen, playing gacha games are already a debuff. So we need to offset that with working out. Second of all,
yeah,
all you need to do is know how to protect yourself. You just need to know how to protect yourself. You need to know how to fight. And I'm sorry to say, but some of y'all might be able to know how to fight, but
there is another point to add, and that's canonically during the Peaks of Prestige event, Carlotta was mentioned that she would buy like booster packs and whatnot so she could have the best team. So she actually is already a big spender in the lore itself.
Whale for gambling, so it works out perfectly. If she loves Wuthering Waves, she'll most definitely love spending for S6 of every single character known to mankind just to be top 1% of the game. So Carlotta would 100% date you if you are all three of those things. 100%.
Yeah. And those things, they're not even that difficult to achieve, so I think her being in the wood category makes sense. With Taoqi, it's slightly harder than Carlotta, I would say, because Taoqi, well, she's not, part of that like daily grind like that. So she herself probably wouldn't play a gacha game, so there's not a whole lot of like bonding, but she is, emotionally intelligent, so she might pick it up if, she doesn't have to put all that much effort into it, like during work, she just scrolls through her phone doing her dailies. She actually does work very hard. She likes to get things done, off rip, I guess you could say. The opposite of many people in high school who like to put off every single assignment until the last minute.
Okay, buddy. Don't need to call out people. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Let's not. Let's not. Leave it alone.
Now then, for Aalto. Yes, I'm gonna do Aalto, and this one might surprise people, but I believe that Aalto would be one of those people who farms gacha accounts and then scams people by selling them to them. I
He
believe that
would.
I believe that he
He
would do
would.
that.
100% would. He
And
would.
so, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put him up to wood because
Yeah.
if you don't care about him scamming people, in fact, if you actively help him, he would legitimately probably date you, and then that means Encore, of course, gets to have an aunt or uncle. So congratulations.
Mhm.
Well, I guess she already
Amen.
has an Encore, or already has an Uncle Aalto, but still. Yeah, I feel like there's
Okay.
not a whole lot to say about Aalto. It feels like one of the most obvious ones, so go ahead.
All right. So let's just get this out of the way 100%. Galbrena would not date a gotcha game player. And I think we all know why, but let's get into it real quick. Number one, she don't like people like that. She only loves Alto. So that's already you're already out of the competition right there. It's Alto one. You ain't Alto, so you don't get none of that treatment. Second of all, she'd hate gambling. First of all, she's all about catching TDs. She does not want to catch bets from pulling in gotcha games. That's just not something
True,
she roll
true.
with. Number three, if you can't keep up with her in fights, you're not gonna see her at all. Only Alto could do that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all not even in the competition right now. So she will not date a gotcha game player. Thank you.
I would have to agree, but I would say that she would probably be open to dating most people, but the moment you mention gacha, she might just like kind of ignore you because I feel like she would probably view it as a waste of time because she's so busy, killing tasks of Discord, saving people. She's part of the Black Shore, so literally saving the world, and you're over here, gooning to some pixels. So she probably views everyone as like a stereotypical gacha gamer the moment she hears that you play that. So I feel like she would most definitely not. The only exception would be Alto, but that's because he's scamming people. So now then,
All right.
I'm gonna have to say up next would be Brant, and he's really bad with money. So you already know he's gonna succumb to the gacha. I'm
Yeah,
not
he
gonna
would.
say he probably would.
He looked like the type to be into gotcha games a lot.
He would definitely be into gacha. He would definitely be into gacha games 100%, right? But
Yeah.
when it comes to dating, I would say you have a shot because I think it kind of depends on your personality, right? Like, sure, Brant is also very amiable, but he also drinks a lot and, gets drunk quite often. So if you're someone who doesn't like drinking, alcoholics or stuff like that, then there might be some friction between the two of y'all.
Yeah.
And because we haven't really seen if he likes friction like that, I can't really put him in wood. I would say you have a shot. I would say you probably have more of a shot with Taoqi, only because the majority of gacha game players are men. But then again, every character here doesn't seem to care about if you're male or female rover. So I guess everyone has an equal shot.
Okay, man. The list is not looking crazy. But I'm going to go with Zani. And I'm going to say that you might have a chance. As a gacha game player, you might have a chance with Zani. And here's why. Let me come for a second again. As Zani's #1 fan, I would 100% tell you, I don't think I got a shot with her. Number one, she's a workaholic. She's devoted to her work. 100% all the way.
He
When
is
she goes
addicted
work,
to online shopping, though, which means that could manifest as, S6ing every character. There is that.
maybe. If you could gaslight her enough to try a little gacha game, she might put that online shopping towards, buying a couple of pulls for you and herself. Because listen, we all know she's making bank over at Alvarado Bank. We know she's making bank.
Yep, 100%.
But if we're starting off with Zani, like if we're starting hanging out with her, you know, we're gonna immediately notice from morning to night, she's at work, and throughout night she's Batman.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I don't really know if she would even have the time to play gacha games.
The thing is that if you are persistent enough, then as long as you're persistent enough, she probably would. It just depends on, you know, if you're rover enough, if you're persistent enough.
True. And let's be honest, she would want someone to just chill with her. She likes someone that can just vibe and chill with her. So if she can vibe and chill with you while playing gacha games, y'all might have a chance. But I definitely wouldn't say would, or I definitely wouldn't put her in the second category. But if you're rover enough, you might have a chance.
Yeah, and then up next, I'm gonna do another safe one of Zhezhi. Her personality, you already know, she's prone to she would probably play lads if we're being honest. But she would 100%, she would be open to pretty much dating, you know, kind of like most people, I would say, as long as you're kind and compassionate, and, well, I mean, not like too pushy or anything like that. She would probably date you, and which means if you're a gacha gamer who is like that, she would date you. It kind of depends on if you're kind and compassionate, and I suppose a little patient enough in order to do that. But her personality is kind of like honestly, I think most gacha players would fall under Zhezhi than being closer to Rover personality-wise. I'll be honest with you. That might be a hot take, but that's how I'm viewing it.
You know what? I don't even got anything to argue against. I 100% agree. But I'm also going to go a safe route. I'm going to choose Camellya. She ain't playing no gacha games. She's not.
Yeah, but if she's playing any games, it'd be really like, competitive ones.
Yeah, if it's any like other type of fighting game, she definitely would play because she would want to test your skills to see if you're stronger than her in the games. But if I pull her aside and say, hey, you want to play some Honkai Star Rail? You want to play some Genshin Impact?
She's gonna beat you.
No. She would probably look at...
She's gonna call you weak. She'll call you a weak gamer, bro. She won't call you a true gamer. She's over here probably fucking top, like, what, I don't know, like, Tekken ranks, but she probably plays a whole lot of Tekken and Dead or Alive. That's what I imagine. You know, fighting games that require a lot of technical skill and things like that. Probably, maybe not Mortal Kombat, because I feel like that's, like, easier to play than Tekken and Dead or Alive.
But if I run to her, hey, Camellya, you want to play a little fake rant or the hell no? She's going to ignore you, probably kill you, depending on your because if she did Genshin Impact, she might crash out a little. It's just the cruel blood in her.
Now, wait a minute. She would play Wuthering Waves, but only because she gets to play as Rover.
True, because if she see playable Rover, you can sign her up for Wuthering Waves. But she's
that's
not going to
it,
be focusing on Rover.
Yeah, but you're not that Rover, big dog. So
exactly.
She is not
dating
you.
You're not 6 foot tall, abs, and you're not a god killer. You're just a regular Joe Schmo who just loves seeing big titty 2D women.
Remember, so, yeah, to make you feel worse about your life, you are weaker than Yangyang in real life. Yeah. Go ahead and start working out some more. Yeah, we gotta start working out more so we can be stronger than Yangyang.
Yeah, I gotta really get back into it, man. It's crazy. It's looking too crazy, man.
But I'm gonna go to what might be a little bit of a hot take, and that is going to be Sanhua.
Style. Yeah.
I would say what's a gacha because number one, she doesn't view humans as like, you know, she views most of us appear as monsters to her, so getting close to her at all is kind of a challenge. So pretty much that's just Rover and Jinhsi, but if you are like either of them, then you do have kind of a shot. She just wouldn't do anything gacha related because she's a Buddhist. She's either a Buddhist or a Taoist. She's constantly meditating. She's focused on, you know, being a bodyguard and protector. She definitely doesn't care about gaming in general, I would say, or even much recreation. Her form of recreation is like meditation and training. So gacha Probably not, and definitely not the average gacha player. I'll be honest.
Most definitely. I can't even like again, got nothing to argue against. I 100% agree. There's no way she'd even touch a gacha game, much less even know what a gacha game or games in general is. So yeah, definitely not even a shot. You don't even got a chance, not even 1%. That's a 0% chance. You're not Rover, big buddy. Get out.
I would say you have more of a chance with Sanhua than Camellya and Galbrena though.
Ooh,
Even
yeah,
if little, even if it's the most minuscule thing, because if you look like a normal person and not a monster, then you can at least, get to know her and she can get to know you too on a more, intimate level. So like there's a very low chance. Very,
you know
very
what?
low.
I'll scratch the 0%. You got 0.1% chance. Congratulations.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna choose Iuno.
Okay.
And I've been thinking, but you're not that rover. You're not that rover.
Really?
Listen, peep game real quick.
Okay.
She'd already know you're coming to ask her to play a gotcha game with her. She already know you're coming to ask her, hey, I want to be with you. I also play gotcha games. I say she already been know that. She been know that. And she already have an answer for you. Hell no. You're not 6 foot tall. You're not built. You're not pure muscle.
I would have to actually disagree with this.
Really? Let me cook for a
So,
second.
Hold on, wait. There's a misconception. Iuno lost her ability to tell the future.
Oh, right. Right. She did.
She's a really free-spirited individual. So I would say that it's more like only if you touch grass, if you're able to not necessarily match your freak, but like match her outgoing personality. That's what I would say.
You know what? Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Because I was gonna say she only got eyes for Rover like that. She don't really care about anybody like that besides Rover. But if you got the swag, if you got the riz, you might have a chance. If you got the aura like Rover, you might have the chance. Which that's like 0.1% of gacha could be, but you might have a chance. So yeah, if you touch grass a little, if you got a little aura riz,
touch grass, work out, go outside.
I can see it.
Travel around and stuff like that. Low percent of the gacha player base, but if you touch grass specifically, you have a chance. Now then, I get hospitalized from that, so I'm already cooked for Iuno. Now that we're starting to lower it down, I feel like these people, showing up here are kind of difficult for Yinlin. I'm gonna try and do Yinlin. This one's gonna be really hard because like she constantly lies, right? So she doesn't matter, but she would obviously date a gacha gamer if her mission required it. So she's not gonna be down here, right? She would at the minimum be only if you touch grass, but if you're someone who can like see through her disguises and lies, and like, if your eyes see her, not past her, beyond her, or through her, I would say that you have a chance. I would put her in the if you're rover enough category. You gotta be patient, forgiving, kind, compassionate. A lot of people like to think that they are those things, but I'll be honest, the way some of y'all be acting on X, I don't know about that one. So you gotta be rover enough. That's what I'll say.
All right. Okay. Valid. I'm gonna go with of course, the obvious choice here. I'm gonna go with Scar. And let's be honest. Yeah, you're dead. Straight up, psychopath, mass murderer. He would commit genocide if given a chance, and he would. He's probably done it already. I'm not even gonna put that past him. If I even step 1 foot close to him, my head's gone. He's lopping it off clean. He probably might figure out some sort of voodoo magic to resurrect me back to then torture me again slowly. So yeah, Gar ain't even seeing the lies. He's gonna.
I'm gonna add a little bit here. If you can match his like out chaos to chaos, if you're a chaotic, if you're a sociopath, if you're a violent sociopath, you might stand a chance. Which is a low percent of the population, like 4% of the population globally, like maybe even less. So like very low chance.
But
He
let's be
probably
honest,
doesn't even know
someone that
Gacha.
gacha game
His
is-
version of gaming is, well, wait a minute. He's got playing cards.
But to be fair, they're playing
But he probably
cards.
doesn't know what a gacha is. I would say that you do stand a chance. You don't have to be rover level. I would say that if you're chaotic enough, unpredictable enough, then you probably stand a decent chance. It would not be a healthy relationship. It will
Definitely
not. Do not delude yourself.
Not
It will
definitely.
not. He will probably be very abusive physically. Probably not mentally or emotionally. That's probably Cristoforo's side, but I would say that unfortunately for most of y'all, you might like his onigiri, but that would be one hell of a toxic relationship.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now then, another one. I would say Jinhsi is a wood.
Really, Jinhsi?
So remember, she hired Danjin is able to operate freely without being considered a criminal inside of Jinzhou. She's a ranger, so she works for the government. But she also performs acts of legitimate, cleansing of a specific group of people. But Jinhsi doesn't have an issue with that. So if she doesn't have an issue with Danjin, I feel like she wouldn't have an issue with a gacha gamer.
Okay,
But she's
so
also, she's also really kind, caring. She's very, loving to people. Actually, no, I would say you have a shot. Because she is very focused on being the magistrate of Jinzhou. So, or maybe...
And I'm not going to try to rate her with trying to show off my X6 Jinhsi. She probably might not want to see that.
Actually, now that I think about it, probably if you're rover enough. Because you have to, think of her like a very busy businesswoman. So you have to be exceptionally loyal. You can't have stray eyes or anything like that. It's like if you break her heart, Jue's just gonna fucking you're gonna be turned into fucking red paste on concrete, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like I would say if you're rover enough, so you have to be hard. You have to be a very hardworking person, very persistent. But you would kind of like with Zani, but I would say probably, let's see, I would say you have a better shot with Yinlin. I would say she's bottom of if you're rover enough. That's where I'd put Jinhsi. Because with Zani, you could at least, visit her at Alvarado Bank Vault, right? Or you could at least, help her in the night. You could be Robin to her Batman, right? You could at least do that with her. With Jinhsi, you gotta get a job in the government. You gotta go through so many exams just to even get into the door. But
Sanhua.
Yeah. Sanhua can also tell your intentions as well. So you gotta kind of be pure of heart too. Which again, if you're rover enough.
None of these gacha gamers ain't Sora, bro. Let's be honest. I just want to put myself up there too. My heart's teething.
So true. Yeah.
Man,
it's getting a little bit difficult now, at least on my end, trying to think about where some of these go.
Hold on. I got a category for each one of these characters, and I'm gonna go Chisa next. That's my second most favorite. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's playing gacha games. She's definitely a gacha game player.
100%.
First of all, she's in school, right? She's in school. Well, she's in Star Torch Academy. Some of them people there, they're definitely playing gacha games. Definitely. You're not telling me none of them is addicted to at least HSR, Genshin Impact, Fate, Wuthering Waves, Uma Musume, definitely Uma Musume. You're telling me none of them are not going to be addicted to a couple of gacha games out there. They're definitely trying new gacha games on the down. Studying.
She craves like connection and stuff. Like she wants to be treated well and whatnot. And gacha games kind of take advantage of that longing, right? So Chisa is like their target audience. So if she had a phone, there's no possible way she's not playing at least one. At least one gacha game.
Touching a gacha game. And if I pull up to her, right, and I spit game, and she sees that I'm playing the same gacha game as her, oh, we're already locked in like that. already locked in, wedding and everything.
I would say she would probably be really nervous. So it would probably take you guys, probably a few months of like talking, at least 3 months, I would say, of talking due to how nervous she would be. Because like you're not Rover, you're not like bonding over saving an entire city, right? You're just a normal person showing her kindness. Actually, thinking about maybe even a few weeks. I've seen people. Yeah, maybe even just a few weeks, at least based on what I've seen in real life.
I literally found my day one, my like IRL day one homie just by vibing over one Naruto picture, and that was one day, like a couple of minutes of meeting each other. I think if she sees my S6 Zani, she's gonna definitely be going crazy. Like, how'd you do that? Are you rich? There's no way a broke person like you could do that. She's gonna ask a couple of questions, and I'm telling you, it's gonna go on from there. Definitely, she's definitely dating a gacha gamer, 100%.
You would have to approach her first, I would say. I feel like she probably wouldn't approach you first unless you were playing in class.
Oh yeah, and if she hears that little sound effect, she's gonna get a little curious. She's definitely gonna get a little curious.
Yeah.
Like somebody's playing Wuthering Waves. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh,
now we're getting a little bit difficult here. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna sit here and think a little bit, and this might be a little, I would say Buling is probably in wood.
Next choice, yeah, Buling.
One of her, if I recall in the live stream, one of her like idols was literally her being a Reddit mod.
Yep.
So like
we all know Reddit mods love their gacha games.
Oh yeah. She's definitely would. She would also 100%, the second she finds out about Aalto scamming people, she's hopping in on that.
Amen.
100%.
Amen. She loves selling her stuff. If she gonna see Aalto probably sell 2 accounts, she gonna definitely be on that too, 100%.
Now then, I would say she would probably be more fair in her prices than Aalto would be, because from what we know, she grew up with Jianxin at the same like enclave, so they're both probably still fairly, good people at their heart. I just feel like Buling would be slightly more prone to like not necessarily unethical, actions, but questionable actions, I should say, where you could argue either way.
Ooh, yeah, well, I agree. Yeah. Damn, what the hell? I'm going to choose. What the hell is kind of? Okay, I'm gonna go with an easy pick here.
All right.
Phrolova. She's not playing any gacha games. She's not playing any.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, I would say that she would play them, but I don't think she would date any gacha players because she is far too obsessed with bringing her family back.
Yeah.
However, actually, maybe she would, because if you sit down next to her and listen to her trauma dump, she might just, because she has the pattern with Rover, boom, instantly felt connected. With the Grand Architect, boom, instant trauma dump. So if you show enough kindness and compassion, she might not play gacha games. She might not care about them. But then again, like, she would probably grow attached. But would she date? No. I would say probably not. She would grow attached to people, but I don't think she would actually date pretty much, anyone until she, finishes her goal. After that, then she probably would, but beforehand, I don't really see it because she's far too obsessed and focused on that. But you can kind of, date, I guess, if you just stay with her and help her, because, like, she's not gonna, like, push you away or anything like that. If you want to help her, she'll be like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. But, like, you wouldn't really be dating, that's what I would say, unless you're like, well, someone like Rover who has the power to actually make that happen.
But these gacha gamers out here, they didn't even got the decent attention span to even listen to her. So, yeah, I'm afraid they're cooked.
So
y'all
true,
not getting Phrolova. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a solid pick. I think I'm gonna have to go with let's see. Let's go with another difficult one. And I'm going to say Baizhi. Alright? Baizhi.
Ooh.
Baizhi's kind of hard to think, or try to, like, she's kind of hard to figure out, because, like, she lost her friends in an accident which awakened her forte, right? And so, she's kind of focused on, like, data. I don't think she would, if she played gacha games, she would probably only care about that. I would say, only if you touch grass for Baizhi.
Okay.
Because, like,
okay.
you would have to be very specific, you know, outside, you don't have to be outgoing, but you have to understand data, you know, be fairly, you know, understanding, scientific, and a logical person, but you also have to be emotional enough to, like, warm her heart, right? It's not that she has, like, a cold heart, it's just that, I mean, trauma has made her slightly numb. She is still decently emotional. I mean, she has a forte after all, of course she has emotions. But I would say that you would have to be a specific type of person. She would probably know what gachas are, and she might use them for data points, you know, trying to understand people. That's what I think.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. I would have never put in that category, but after you discussed it, yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah. Man, wow, these people are cool. Okay, I'm gonna try and go for another safe one, and I might go, but you know, we're gonna go Kakarot, we're gonna go calculator.
All right.
Um, wow, calculator is honestly, I would say he do be playing gotcha games on the download. So I'll say if you're rover enough, he might be playing gotcha games on the download.
Interesting.
He look like it's to play a little PGR, a little warrior, those
So,
dark S type gotcha games.
I would have to agree. Because, number one, he plays Peaks of Prestige. So,
Yep,
obviously, he would go through and play something like that. But also,
he's definitely playing.
he has this weird thing. So if he overhears, like, and of course a lot of kids play gacha games, if he overhears a kid talking about, like, their favorite gacha game, he would definitely play it, learn more about it, so that way he can, you know, help that kid be more comfortable. Like with Verena, he legitimately found some super rare seeds just to give her because he knows that she likes plants. So, like,
Exactly.
he would 100%. And so, as for you, if you talk about it, he would at least be interested enough to, like, because, like, yes, he's based on war, but we have to understand that information is still part of war, so he would still bring it out. And he would still try to learn more about them. He would probably play, I would say, probably Limbus Company and Punishing Grey Raven. I think he would play the most.
Definitely playing that, yeah.
I think he'd play
he
those.
Like to play a little, you know, Chaos Zero Nightmare as well. I could see it as well. I could definitely see it.
I don't know anything about that, but I'll take your word for it.
And listen, I mean, if he hears you rambling about how peak Taoqi is, he definitely gonna be interested enough to be like, damn, is she really that good? Come to find out, she's like one of the top 3 worst characters in the game. You know, it's gonna bum him out a bit, but you know, information is information at the end of the day. But yeah, if you're rover enough, yeah, he'd definitely be play. He definitely would play with you and possibly date you as well. Y'all got a chance out there. Y'all Kakarot fans got a chance.
I feel like he would also be a fan of Dragon Ball Z, but I can't quite put my finger as to why I think that.
Honestly, I was gonna say JoJo because of his stand like Tacit Discord.
Ooh, you know? That, yeah, probably that, yeah. JoJo, and also, it's not as, you know, happy as, like, Persona is, for example. Ooh, he would probably be a fan of Persona 2. He might like that one. Although honestly, that might just be me glazing Persona 2.
Super gamer on the download. He probably just that cool on the outside, but he's a super gamer.
Yeah. Any game that he can take on, like, his phone and just play in his spare time, he would play. I don't think he'd play, like, shooters or, like, grand strategy games or anything like that. Anything he can play while on the go. Very specifically. He would definitely just only be, like, a mobile gamer only.
Yep.
But, personality-wise, he's fairly cold. So, again, if you're rover enough, if you're patient enough, if you yourself... I don't think you necessarily have to be... You have to be at least you have to be quietly kind like him at the very least. You can't be a violent person or even that impulsive either. You have to like be able to control yourself, I would say. So there is definitely some personality requirement for him in terms of your build or like your appearance. Again, most of these characters don't care all that much. The only ones who might would probably be, I mean, like I guess Cristoforo.
Of course,
Um,
he was.
Yeah, Cristoforo's really the only one who I would say like your appearance would actually matter. Maybe Scar to a little bit, but that kind of depend, falls in line more with your chaotic personality. So like if you have scars like him, for example. And then Carlotta, I would say that you have to, yeah, they would all require you to at least be able to take care of yourself, I would say. So like you can't be like super overweight. Like some of them being over, like Taoqi, if you're overweight, she's probably still fine with that, for example. Honestly, probably same with Brant, to be honest. Chisa, Zhezhi as well, I would also say, but like if you do the minimum of you shower every day, brush your teeth every day, even if you only do like, I don't know, like 10 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, 10 sit-ups, you'll probably be, at least somewhat fine within most of their range. Like when it comes to like physical appearance, that doesn't matter a whole lot. It's more about like personality for most of these, which I mean, that's kind of how it is in real life, believe it or not, but
Yeah.
But that's also why you specifically have to at least showcase that you can, control yourself. And except for Scar, Scar is the outlier for this. He likes it if you can't control yourself. So like if you're like, yeah, Scar would like extremes. Like if you're really buff, he would love that. But like if you're fat, he would probably bully the fuck out of you, and like he would enjoy that too. So like Scar likes the extremes.
The one abusive relationship I'd be in, but we're not ready for that combo.
Let's see. All right, so up next, I'm gonna say, I mean, Yangyang. This is an obvious wood. Obviously, she would.
Oh yeah.
She wouldn't care that you play a gacha game. To her, as long as you're kind, caring,
a good-hearted person.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah. If you're a good-hearted individual, then you could. I would say like, that's probably why she's like the first person we were introduced to, because she is very easy to,
Look, she fell in love with Rover after like one decent battle.
Yeah. That's another. If you can like, you don't have. She's very empathetic. All right. So you yourself do have to be very aware of her own emotions, and you don't necessarily have to control your own emotions. But as long as you're not super high intensity, you'll be fine, because that will physically hurt her. She will physically be hurt by high intense emotions. The feathers. Those are feathers. That's not her hair. On part of her head, physically grow out of her body because she overclocked once. So you would also have to like, she's a very sensitive person, so you yourself have to be sensitive as well. As long as you're, actually, I would say you have a shot, because gacha players are kind of insensitive at times, so I would put her in you have a shot, but like at the top you have a shot, I would say.
I get way too I overexert myself when it comes to these games. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Damn it. I'll be raging too much, so I'm cooked. I wouldn't be able to back her like that, unfortunately. Damn.
Yeah. I also, well, it's not that I rage at games anymore. I'm just,
I will bite the table. That's how mad I get.
diabolical.
Jeez. Okay. Wow. We're going into, damn, like I don't know territory. Okay. I know I'm choosing all the easy picks, but Qiuyuan. He's blind, so I mean he could see with his forte. He could see, but
well, yeah, he can see like your nature, like who you really are.
If he sees my nature, I'm cooked. But whatever. I don't think he'd be what's a gacha. He definitely don't be knowing what gacha is. He definitely don't know.
Yep,
That boy, all
I would
about
agree.
his training. He all about. First of all, he's on the run, so like he ain't got no time for that. I don't even
Yep.
think we'd be able to meet up with him. We would have to meet him by chance, if anything. Maybe if I,
Yeah.
help him get away from the Survey Corps or the Ombu Black Hawk. Maybe, maybe, we start a little convo. But I don't. If I ask him, "Hey, you want to play a little Honkai Star?" He'd be like, "What the hell is that?" He probably think it's a weapon and pull his sword out on me. He definitely don't be knowing what a Gacha is. 100%.
Bro, if you say,
And as
"Hey,
for
do
giving him,
you want to play
hell,
Genshin Impact?" He'll be like, "Impact? What do you mean Impact? What kind of power is that?"
what? What? He gonna have that sword straight up to my throat. And again, that maybe is the Kuro blood in him. Every single Kuro character might crash out if you hear a Hoyogi. Then again,
well, even if you say, "Do you want to play Wuthering Waves?" He'll be like, "Wuthering Waves? What's going on with the waves? I do not sense any tempest out there."
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, no,
Nah.
I agree. He's definitely in that what's a gotcha category. But if you could talk to him, you would have to meet him several times. It can't even just be one conversation. You gotta you pretty much gotta stalk him and then somehow convince him you're not trying to kill him, pretty much.
True.
So you have more of a chance with him than any of the others below, but it's really slim. But I think you have more of a chance with Sanhua than him.
Ooh. Yeah. Because I mean, look, if the kid could get close to him after a while, maybe I could do the same damn thing.
True. So I'm gonna put Phoebe Chibi in what's a gotcha because she definitely does not.
She definitely don't be gambling
Yeah,
at all.
she don't even know what a gotcha is. She probably doesn't even know what a text message is. I'll be honest with you.
She don't know. She's too precious.
She's too she's just way too innocent. But if you could talk to her, you might have to be really patient with her, but she probably would be able to. But also you can't diss Imperagoat like that. You can't do that. You have to be a really kind person, compassionate, understanding, really empathetic as well. You kind of very specific, I would say very specific personality requirements are required for her, and she also doesn't know what a gotcha is. You also have to again, she's only going on religious work, so you would have to specifically meet her, under those.
And if I tell her, hey, I'm gambling, she might condemn me.
Yeah, she might just hit you on she might just constantly bonk you on the head with her staff, to try and beat the demons out of you for gambling. I don't know. Some people are into that, so maybe they like that.
Look, I mean, hear me out.
I mean, there was that fish fucker, so
I would purposefully tell her that I spend my money irresponsibly on stuff that does not benefit me. Boom,
oh,
and a
actually,
prayer on top of that.
She's very. I would say she's also very easy to manipulate because you could go to her constantly needing Imperator's guidance, right? And then you can force a bond that way. You can manipulate her into a relationship. That's not good nor healthy.
Yeah. Hey, y'all heard that? Don't be doing that.
Do not. Yeah, do not. Do not try and force your love. Well, it's more like do not force your lust onto her, trying to pretend it's love.
Amen. Preach, pastor.
I do have to admit that technically it is an option. It's not a moral nor good one, but it is still a way. But as long as you're genuine, you could get a healthy relationship with her. And again, it is circumstantial as well as to when you meet her and where.
Okay, so I know you're keeping Crystal 4 for last. I know you're saving them up like that. So I won't choose him. But I'm gonna go Jiyan.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm gonna say, let me cook for a second here. I'm gonna say he's definitely, I'm sorry, I can't just see him. I can't see him playing Gacha at all. I can't see him at all. I'm definitely gonna.
I don't think he plays it. I think he would be willing to date a Gacha player, but I don't think he would play Gacha games. You would have to, go outside and touch grass, because he is a very, he's a very amiable person, although he does kind of, you know, focus on his work a lot. So
He is a gentleman.
yeah, he
Yeah.
tries to keep people safe. Maybe if the world's not ending, you have a chance, but
Oh yeah, if he
I would
chill
say
like that, you know, no
if you're
wars,
a
no-
yeah, if
then
you're
hey,
with the
just
government and so you're constantly in contact with them, then maybe you have a chance. But I mean, you don't have to, you know, manipulate her or manipulate him like you would Phoebe. But as long as you're, you know, honestly, I think it matters more if you're yourself and you aren't hiding who you are than it does more about like the kind of person you are. As long as you're not Scar or Phrolova or Christophora levels of like a horrible person, then I think you would, if he wasn't constantly trying to save the world, I would say you have a shot, would be where he is. But because of like the nature of his job, I have to put him down to what's a gotcha.
Yeah, he definitely don't be knowing
yeah.
what it is, but
Yeah, I would agree. He definitely doesn't know what it is. I don't even think he knows what mobile gaming is, to be honest with you.
no, he's too bro. He's he's status for that one. He definitely don't know.
Real, yeah, 100%. I'm gonna say, yeah, there's no way that Chixia herself doesn't play gacha games, because she's always. Danjin has confirmed that Chixia is very good with kids, right? Very good with people who aren't adults. So she probably plays them just to connect with them. So if you yourself do it as well, and if you are also, you know, good with kids, then you probably, I would say, she is a police officer. She's a female police officer, but she doesn't follow the stereotype, so you might actually stand a chance. I would say that she's very personality compatibility wise. She probably, again, as long as you're not like. Then again, there's like goofy people like Aalto. She kind of doesn't like Aalto, so I would say you have a shot, as long as you aren't too goofy, right? As long as as long as you can at least be serious. If you can lock in, then you have a shot. I would say you don't have to be rover enough. You just have to be able to lock in.
Yeah, Chad, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh. You know, I think you should do Lupa. Unless you want to save her for last as your last.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. I'll just edit it out, obviously. Hello? Oh, can you hear me? I guess that's a new question.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, thank the gods. Holy crap. I started panicking. I started spamming everything I could. Holy.
Rose microphone started tweaking.
You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you. Okay. Everything's good now.
Thank God. Right. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Discord again. I'm picking Lupa.
All right.
And I've been thinking about this because I don't really know, depending. Because she definitely knows, she definitely has a phone. She definitely has the latest phone. She got the bag. Okay, she's rich. She got her sponsorships and whatnot. So I feel like, you know what? Yeah, she definitely knows what gacha games are. And 100%. Given enough time, I put her one. She definitely would date. First of all, she definitely would date. If you're strong enough, she definitely would. But not just that. If you're kind, caring, if you know how to brush your tail real good, you definitely have a chance. And she wouldn't mind playing a little co-op, you know, on some Genshin. You can't play co-op on HSR, but Genshin one, any other gacha game that can play co-op, and just co-op games in general. She definitely would enjoy herself, and she would be enjoying moi as well. So yeah, she definitely would.
I feel like she'd also probably play a lot of games. She'd probably play like Marvel Rivals as well, because like she likes playing. She likes working with a team, right? She's not like Camellya, where she's kind of the opposite of Camellya, to be honest with you, in terms of like how they go about being competitive. I agree that she's up there in Wood. I think let's see, I would say she's higher than. I think she's somewhere in the middle of Wood. You know, not as instant as like Zhezhi or Chisa or even Buling. But I think she's above like Carlotta and Aalto, because like they have kind of like some personality requirements. But Lupa, as long as you like having fun, and aren't an alcohol. Well, actually, no, she drinks as well. Yeah.
And even better, as a expert alcoholic myself, we be vibing.
Yeah, I wouldn't date her because I don't like alcohol, and I also have bad experiences in the past with people who did. But
Man,
everyone else, probably solid though.
we be drinking till the sunrise.
So let's go with yeah, I might have to add another category for Geshu Lin because this motherfucker ain't no way. He don't know nothing, bro.
He don't know nothing, bro.
He don't know nothing. Hold on, yeah. Let me
My boy, dinosaur. He don't know gunk.
Yeah, let me add a new let me add a new category. Oh,
Fixing stone and just for entertainment.
Add row below. This is gonna be Geshu Lin. There is no way he is going to. He don't know nothing about. Yeah, there's no possible way. Like, you stand 0 chance. He doesn't care about anything except for killing Tacit Discord. Look.
No air. Genuine
he has
crash out. He has
he has Aaron levels of hatred for Tacit Discords, bro.
Like God damn.
Like, oh my god. He did Commander Ervin's charge against Overthrex. He do not care about none of that. He is fighting. All he's gonna do is fight. Like, yeah, he is not dating anyone. Unless you are his sword. Unless you are literally an inanimate object that he uses to kill Tacit Discords with, he ain't even gonna touch you unless he's killing you because you're trying to stop him from killing Tacit Discords. He don't know nothing, bro. There is no way. He is beyond that. Everyone who wants to date Geshu Lin is beyond cooked, bro. There is no saving you. You are not passing go. You are not collecting Geshu Lin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, genuine crash out. King Von. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go Changli. I'm gonna go Changli.
All right.
You know. So she's definitely not the type to play gacha games. Nor I do feel like you have a chance with her. I would definitely put if you're rover enough. I definitely would put her if you're rover enough.
I would have to agree. But I do think that she would play video games. Probably Grand X strategy games, like...
Yeah.
You know, she probably plays a lot of Hearts of Iron 4. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She probably plays a lot of that. Probably, maybe RimWorld, Stellaris, and other games like that. You know, grand strategy, a lot of thinking and planning ahead in real time. Obviously, she plays Wei Chi, so she'll probably play that, chess, even probably checkers online as well.
Yeah, she definitely will.
So yeah, I would say if you're rover enough, I would have to agree. You wouldn't have to like go outside or you know, necessarily touch grass either. I would say that as long as you share similar interests with her, you're standing a pretty good chance if you can just, you know, sit down and talk to her and not stare at her tits the entire time. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, your requirement is to not be a pervert.
I know y'all know what I'm gonna say, but I might be cooked. I might be a little cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro's gonna be just staring at them things.
It ain't my fault. You see her? It ain't my fault. Listen, it's in my face. What am I supposed to do? Nah, look. Come on.
Tell your boobs to stop staring at me.
Exactly. I'll be feeling nervous already.
You know, Ciaccona's definitely a wood.
Really? Chikorita?
So the thing is, she's broke, wanted by the law, and homeless, right? So she's really free-spirited. So if you like music, okay, I'll put her down here at like you have a shot. If you like music, yeah. If you like music, if you like traveling the world and stuff like that, then you definitely have a shot with her. You have to obviously not be someone like Cristoforo. So
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
But as long as you were at least an average person with average beliefs, you would stand a chance, I would say. And well,
Yeah.
I would say you also can't be like overweight because traveling the world and stuff like that. I mean, unless you're like a
Yeah, you
good
know,
singer or good with an instrument. If you're good with an instrument, she's probably gonna kidnap you.
damn, chat again. I'm cold. God damn. Can't get worse.
Bro said,
God
can't.
damn. Okay. Okay. Sure. Why not? Can't they half the roster anyways? All right.
Can't date
All
any of the
right.
roster. They're not real.
Um, I'm gonna go. I'm trying to pick the easy picks, man. I want to leave you with the harder picks. I'm gonna go Cartethiya. I'm gonna go with best
Ooh.
waifu 2.x Cartethiya, and given enough time with her, if you can develop a decent relationship with her, I feel like she would be down to play gacha games and also date you. She looks like the type to be open to be trying those things, and if she finds a favorite, she most definitely would play. So I would put her in. You have a no. I put her in wood. I easily put her in wood. I easily.
Put her in
Easily.
wood. Interesting. So, hear me out for a minute. So, I would say that there are some personality requirements for her. I would say.
Really?
So, I would say that you would have to be very empathetic, but we have to remember, she probably she definitely doesn't know what a gacha is. She been fucking knocked out. Well, okay, never. Well, yeah, she's been knocked out the last 20 years. Yeah, she's been knocked out 20 years. So I would say that you can't be insensitive. I mean, which is fair for like most of them. Like most of these people in wood, you can't be insensitive, but they are easy to get along with. I would say that you would also have to have strong morals and convictions as well, because she herself has those. I don't think they have to be, you know, the same as hers. I just think they have to be strong and convicted, because like that's the main thing she likes about Rover as well.
Damn.
So I would say you have a shot. I think she's at the top of you have a shot. That's what I think.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna put her there, but I acted a little bold. I was gonna put her there, but yes, I agree. Definitely, you got a shot with it. You definitely got a shot with it.
So, as for me, so number one, Jiyan, she doesn't know what the fuck a gacha is.
Yep, she don't know.
She ain't got a clue. She
don't know about that.
Barely knows how to use the terminal, which means she would barely know how to use a fucking phone. She probably wouldn't play gacha games. I would say if you touch grass, you stand a chance, because like that's her entire thing, you know, being outside, enjoying the world, helping others. You would have to be compassionate and also go outside. But she doesn't know what a gacha is, but that doesn't stop her.
Chat, I don't do none of those. God damn.
If you like tea, you can bond with her over tea as well. She also likes cats, so you would have to also, you know, not like being allergic to cats might be a deal breaker. So there is that as well. But I would say that you stand a decent chance, but because she doesn't know what the fuck a gacha, you would have to meet her in real life. There's no way she's texting people on her phone. No way.
Yeah, she gonna be coming to your house every single day just to chat.
Yeah, she probably would just show up at, if you meet her, you can't meet her at a bar. You have to meet her at a park or something. You know, but you don't have to be like Rover levels or even like just, I don't know, completely ignorant of, you know, like online culture and stuff like that. Like she is ignorant of that, but that's not holding her back from forming relationships. She doesn't have like intense duties. In fact, you probably stand a really good chance because she's going out trying to experience everything in the world, which means she would need to experience dating, love, and connection as well. So you would genuinely be helping her. Understand people. So she is really naive, but you would have to, you know, go outside and touch some fucking grass. And also probably, you know, work out.
Oh, Lord.
She likes sparring with Yuan Wu, so...
Oh, God. I can't have her spar with another man. I gotta start working out. Okay. So you really gonna leave me with these hard choices? Really gonna leave me with these? Ah, damn.
Right?
Okay, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. I'm gonna go Cantarella. So far, I can't. Okay, let me cook for a second.
Okay.
Cantarella. I'm gonna put her when it comes to dating. Forget the gacha aspect. Like, don't feel like she might. She definitely not playing no gacha game. When it comes to dating, I believe if you're a rover enough, you definitely got a chance. I don't think she needs any special, things of yourself. She don't need none of that. I think you just gotta have a strong conviction. You gotta be, again, 6 foot tall, hunk of muscle. That's pretty easy this day and age.
But
kind of
canonically, she is canonically bi as well, so literally everyone has a shot with her. You just gotta be, rover levels of kind, compassionate, helpful.
Exactly. You just gotta be a good person. Essentially, boys out, you gotta be a good person.
Yeah.
And if
you don't have to.
Minus 20 points.
Yeah. Let's see. She doesn't care much about like rumors and stuff like that. So whatever rumors there are about you as well, she wouldn't care about those. So I mean, she literally killed someone. So if she finds out you killed someone, she'd probably be like, "Oh, why did you do it? I did it because so I could become the matriarch. Why'd you kill someone? Oh, they stole your Pokemon cards?
Why you? She definitely gonna love that one.
Yeah. But she's also very reclusive, so again, gotta be out. You have to approach her. Ain't no way she's going. She is also kind of mentally unstable, so you have to be able to deal with that.
Even better. But I'm lying, chat. I'm lying. Do not date no mentally unstable girl, bro. I've tried and it did not work out.
Bro, all I've dated are mentally unstable women. Even someone like Camellya, bro. It's not worth it. Trust me.
Anime makes it look good, but it's not. It's not.
You want someone like Taoqi or Shorekeeper or even Lupa or Zhezhi.
Find yourself a rich daddy's girl.
It's so true. But I'm gonna go over here and say Danjin's gonna be really hard because she does not care about anything other than killing exiles. But if you help her with killing exiles, I would say she's definitely not playing any games. You also have to be kind to children, stuff like that. If you can bake her loom crisps, she'll definitely love you. So I would say, you have a chance with Danjin. She's a violent sociopath. Or maybe it's borderline personality disorder.
I love me some of those.
Yeah, she's crazy in a way that actually won't kill you.
That's good. We need more of those. We need more of those in our life.
Yeah. You will have to deal with her various crimes of breaking and entering into places and killing people, though. So as long as you can look past that, you're probably good.
Whatever. We all did it once in our lives. Yes, we, as in all of us, have done it once in our lives.
Broken into a place so that way we can kill people? I don't know about
we all
that.
had to do something in our lives. Come on. It's natural.
Bro said it's natural. It's natural. It's natural to. I mean, to be fair, with how she grew up, you're not like entirely wrong, I would say.
Exactly. Okay.
But we're getting into some really difficult ones. I'm saving Christophora for last, but I think I'm gonna go. I feel like I should probably do Yuan Wu because there's. Yeah, I think I'll do Yuan Wu. So Yuan Wu, I would say he's kind of similar to Jianxin, to be honest with you. If you go to his gym, you definitely stand a chance. He loves making tea for people. He loves helping people. He will approach you first. As long as you're willing to put in the work and effort, you 100% stand a chance. Shit, you don't even need to be rover enough. He doesn't know what a gacha game is, but if you were to he definitely uses his terminal and whatnot. He probably He probably uses Discord, probably in like a self-help Discord, or you know, like he goes on to like r/ask and like helps people out. So you definitely have a chance of meeting him online, and if you do, you would genuinely stand a good chance.
W Reddit moderator. W. Lovely.
Say slightly less than Chixia and well, actually I'd probably put him at the bottom, because like you do have there is a very specific personality you have to have, right? Got to be able to, you know, you're outgoing, you got to go to the gym, you've also got to, well, like tea, or at the very least not hate tea. But yeah, there's a lot of compatibility there.
Okay.
Oof, getting into some really hard ones now.
Man, y'all, you didn't leave me with no good options, huh?
Hey, I tried leaving you with Xiangli Yao, Augusta, and Lumi, because I thought that everyone's got Lumi, so I thought maybe you tried her out, or maybe you read about her.
I just know she's a mouse. She got a wagon. That's all I know. She just got a wagon, and she a mouse. But judging from how I've interacted with her in game, I'm gonna pick Lumi.
Okay.
And judging from how she's interacted with us in game, I'm going to say that. Damn! What the hell? I can't really think for her. But I'm gonna just go off a whim. I'm gonna go off of a whim and put her in. You have a shot. You have a shot with her. She's like a regular girl. You know? None crazy, none so spectacular. I think she's, you know, just an average, you know. But whatever the hell she does again, we promise we deliver. She's a delivery service, mouse, girl, wagon, delivery person.
So I would say, hold on, there's something in one of these reports for her that I thought might give us a little bit of insight. So I pulled up the wiki, right? Because I don't have her at level 5 yet. But
okay.
I do think that, because like she travels a lot, right? So you do have to have like a certain level of yeah, okay. You do have to have a certain level of like security about you cannot be an insecure person with her traveling around. Like, I know she got a wagon, it's gonna be hard, but I do think that you can't be insecure with her. So I would say, if you're rover enough, because rover's obviously a really secure person, so if you're if you're rover enough, I would say.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah. We all got shot. Going crazy.
Yeah, so, and obviously a lot of gacha players are insecure. So
yes,
again, I would say if you're rover enough, you would stand a chance.
They were talking bad about my Calcharo crash out.
Now then, I'm going to choose more Teffy, alright? And this is going to be, he loves classical music, he's kind of got anger problems.
Oh Lord. Oh.
So he's not going to be down here, you're not that rover. He definitely, he knows what a gacha is. He definitely knows.
Yeah.
But I would say only if you touch grass. So you have to be, because he listens to a lot of classical music. You would have to also, you know, go outside so that way you know how to talk to people, because he will very quickly shut your ass down. If you're talking if you like talking about yourself, if you're a narcissist, nope, it's over, buddy.
Damn, so I can't even glaze myself?
Yeah, nope, you can't glaze yourself. However, he has a soft spot for kids, so if you also have a soft spot for kids and also help them out, listen to their stuff, you know, then like he does have a soft spot there, but he's also, you know, he does a lot of research. He's very tidy as well. He might have OCD, to be honest with you. Yeah, if you're like Xiangli Yao, you also stand no chance as well.
Oh my days. Okay. We're nearing the end, so I'm gonna have to pick I'm gonna leave Xiangli out to you. I'm gonna leave the last two to you, because I know you've been itching for Cristoforo, so I'm gonna go Augusta, you know. We all know she's an F4. You know, she loves fight, she loves battling. When it comes to dating, I know deep down she loves a strong man. She loves a strong man or woman, um, I think if you're rover enough, you definitely got a chance.
So I would say she doesn't care if you're strong. She actually has a really soft spot, especially
Really?
for her mom. She actually, her food is like garlic bread, basically. That's what she makes, and it's her mom's recipe. She has this really soft and like emotional spot. So I would say if you can see and understand her emotions underneath her, then you do have more of a chance. I would say she's probably in what's a gacha. She probably doesn't play many gacha games because like she just doesn't have the time for that. A very similar situation to Jiyan, but I would say that because currently Renesita is no longer under this massive threat of Leviathan, that because she's in an era of peace, you would stand an actual chance. You have a better chance with Augusta, but you have to be emotionally insightful. You cannot be arrogant or egotistical. Like if you're arrogant, you have like if you're arrogant, you have to be like Yuno's arrogance, basically, where you can back it up, and it's it's not arrogance, it's just stating facts, pretty much. That kind of arrogance.
Okay. Yeah.
But also, I mean, she's not even romantically interested in Yuno either. So
True.
you would also have to again, you have to be emotionally intelligent for her. Not even just like trusting her, but like you trust her enough, like Rover, you trust her enough that you will still go with her. Not because you don't trust her, that she's not strong enough or smart enough or whatever, but you're going with her because you do trust her. You have to, showcase things of like trust in a weird way. So she would probably do that. She has this soft spot, but you can't be like a wimp. You can't be really insecure. She doesn't have time for that. She's not gonna, deal with any of that nonsense. Lupa might train you and help you get out of that, but Augusta, she just
That's my queen.
She can't deal with all that, bro. If you got that emotional baggage, I mean, she's an emotionally intelligent person as well, but like, I don't think she would know how to consult, like, after a breakup. If you're in a breakup and you're crying in the palace alone and she probably doesn't know what the fuck to do. I'll be honest. She'll probably tell you to get back up and start swinging your sword at some training dummies, bro. Like, she's gonna tell you to hit the gym. That's what she'll do. Fuck, she'll probably drag you, or she'll probably introduce you to Lupa. I'll be honest.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I see it, yeah.
And then the next two, Xiangli Yao. Most people have not played his quest.
Guilty as charged.
Same here. I experienced it the way most Persona fans experienced Persona, and that's YouTube Let's Play. So I would say that Xiangli Yao, so you can't be that, and he's very emotionally intelligent. He's kind, compassionate. But I would have to say, you don't have to be Rover enough. He probably does play gacha game. He probably like tried a gacha game, right? To see what it's all about, but I don't think he plays them. He knows of them. And I would say only if you touch grass for Xiangli Yao. So if you're, well, even if, no, yeah, I really can't, because like he's also got tattoos, so you can't be a hater on tattoos. Because on his yeah, also, of course, he does have some trauma to work through, so you have to be, a little bit patient as well. Because, like, you're not Rover, he's probably not gonna, like, tell you everything off rip. He's probably gonna treat you like a normal person at first, and then as you guys get to know each other, he might open up a bit more. And obviously we know with, Rover that Xiangli Yao doesn't really care if you're male or female, but he does have some, parental issues. He's the prodigal son of his dad, who's also a prodigy. His mother was also a prodigy too, so like he's got a lot of weight and shoulder. But as long as you can be someone that he can like lean on, I think you stand a really good chance. But again, that requires you to go outside, because like he is a principled investigator. He spends a lot of time away, so there is that. And then Cristoforo is obviously in the wood
Here
category,
comes
but
everybody.
not for
Here
good
comes
reasons.
the
Not for
2
good
hour
reasons.
Christopher Mason.
Cristoforo would 100% date you and intentionally break your heart.
Because he's garbage. He's scum.
But if you actually like his stories and you want to help his stories, he might legitimately like not break your heart. You would have to keep it because so the way you deal with narcissists is that you have to actually manipulate them. So if you want to date Cristoforo, you have to keep helping him with different tragedies to avoid him breaking up with you and giving you your own tragedy. That's what you have to do. You have to make the tragedy of him falling in love with you. But he would 100%, you know, if he thinks that he could get something out of you, you know, like most narcissists, he would, because like he'll play any role, right? He'll put on any mask that he needs to in order to make a tragedy happen. So, well, maybe I'll put him in You Have a Shot, because like he's not gonna date someone who's like going nowhere in life, right? Your life's actually no, he would, because he'll uplift you, help you, and then break you down, and then probably, you know, give you the gun so that way you put it in your mouth, and like that's probably what he'd do. Like
What?
Cristoforo is up in the wood, but for not good reasons. For pretty much for some terrible reasons. And like he's very, very emotionally intelligent. He will know what emotion you're feeling probably before you do.
Can't wait for us to slime them out. I can't wait.
I can't wait. Hey, all I gotta say is Phrolova, Scar, ain't none of them beat Rover, but Cristoforo, he locked that motherfucker out. Cristoforo locked Rover up. Like, that's what he did. He locked him in the prison room, if you think about it.
Suck. He's cooked.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a stat.
I was telling him
Cristoforo.
the stories are medium. He got Genshin Impact storytelling. He gon' cry.
When it comes to Cristoforo, the most humble of playwrights,
you can't.
he would be willing to date you, but only for tragedy.
When I'm in a glazing contest and I see a Cristoforo fan.
When you're in a glazing contest and your opponent is me with Taoqi or Cristoforo. It's over. It's over.
Really?
But I do think that this is the list. Is there anyone that you disagree with that we're looking up on here? Do you think we should move someone around, or?
Honestly,
I'll probably put Cristoforo at the bottom of wood, I think.
Yeah, put him all the way down there. Yeah, lock him up too.
Hey, remember, he broke Scar out.
Okay, congratulations. I can't wait for him to break out of hell when Rover slime him. I can't wait.
Hey, remember, he also managed to convince the most obsessed person to give up her way of saving her people to him for his story. I'm just saying, bro. If he can manipulate Phrolova's obsession, he can manipulate you. If he wants to date, it's happening.
The blade in his chest in 3.0. Can't wait.
Hey, remember, Galbrena tried shooting him and he phased in and out of reality just to dodge, so.
Okay. Phase this sword out your skull. I can't, bro. Fraxon is gonna lose a good member. Cristoforo is not making it out of 3.x. I'm telling you right now. He is not making it,
bro. Nah, he is. Trust.
He is not main antagonist level.
He's releasing it. He's releasing in 4.5. Trust. Trust.
Y'all have hope because of that one mistake that was a 5-star under his voice actor. That was one mistake.
It was revealed to me in a delusion. I'm as delusional as Phrolova with this, bro. I promise.
Imagine us getting Scar before Cristoforo, because nobody wants to.
Scar should be coming out next. Like, I imagine he's coming out in 3.5, because like 2.5 was Phrolova, so 3.5 I'm assuming will be Scar, and then 4.5 Cristoforo. I don't think Cristoforo is dying.
Cristoforo playable.
Hey, I think Cristoforo might fake his own death. That's what I'm thinking. Just for
Yeah,
the story. Just for the story, he might.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, sure.
Bro, when Cristoforo dies, I'm the amount of like tinfoil hat theories I'll make will be diabolical.
Oh my god. Theory, Christophero's still alive. No.
As you can see here, with this very specific particle effect, it would appear this is used specifically for Cristoforo. Therefore, this means that Cristoforo is still alive and doing it. No, the devs aren't reusing assets to make it easier.
Guys, you don't understand this one frame of him with his cheekbone lifted up. Y'all don't understand. That means he's still alive. Get out of here. I'm telling you right now, I'm predicting the future. Late 3.x, he's gonna die, and we're gonna get introduced to a new member. I'm calling it right
See,
now.
I'm thinking that Rover is actually gonna save Cristoforo. That's what I'm calling. Because, okay, Phrolova has objectively done worse shit, right? But, okay, well, Rover did try to kill her. But Cristoforo doesn't attack people. He defends from them. And the only reason Rover killed Phrolova was because she attacked him first. So, as long as Cristoforo doesn't try to attack Rover, he'll be fine. But he is a narcissist, so he might still try, thinking like, nah. He might, you know, as Rover's walking behind after he beats him, Cristoforo might try to attack him from behind and, well, get cooked then and there.
One stab in his. I can't wait. I'm telling you, that is top 3 most satisfying deaths in gaming history. I can't wait. He yaps way too much. He yaps
I
about
need
his
Scar to die.
I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait for his downfall. I'm praying on it.
Bro's praying on his down. Hey, as long as he gets released, and I can S6R5 him, I don't care if he dies. I just want him to be playable. I'm gonna
We'll
keep it a
see
stat.
that. You know what? If they could make Scar playable, y'all will get Cristoforo. Don't worry. Once he shows off his true form, that is.
Bet, but this glazing has gone on a bit too long. And we have been recording for almost an hour and a half.
What? That long?
Yeah, that long. And remember, I record everything in 1440p. This is going to be one hell of a large file.
Oh,
so,
dear God. Okay,
but
let's try and end it as fast as possible now. Let's try to end this as fast as possible. You got anything, last words or anything to say?
I mean, I can't really argue against any of these placements. Like, the only ones that you can kind of argue, I feel, would be Yinlin, because, well, she's, you know, a constant liar, wears a lot of masks.
Yeah.
I mean, Cristoforo is situational. You would have to be, like, someone prone to tragedy. So, like, if you're really rich, really poor, or if you can convince him and, like, manipulate him, then yeah. Because, like, he is a narcissist. He definitely would. If you're a good-looking person, he would definitely be, you know, more prone to that. The reason I don't put him in You Have a Shot, because this implies that you want to date him. With Cristoforo, it's not a choice. If he wants to date you, it's already been decided. Like, he's definitely on the extremes, I would say. But because, like, a decent portion of the gacha player base would be prone to Cristoforo, you know, like, giving tragedy to, I have to put him up there, because that is what the video is for. You know, gacha players, not necessarily normal people. I think I might put Taoqi above Brant, because, like, with Brant, again, he is kind of an alcoholic. I think everyone else there. We've got Lumi, Changli, Calcharo. Yeah. Only if you touch grass. What's a gacha? Yeah, the Geshu Lin all the way down there.
Yeah, King Von territory. We don't discuss it.
If you wanted you dead, you would die.
But yeah, you know, solid tier list. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to cook this hard, but hey, great minds really do be thinking alike.
I mean, yeah, sometimes it really do be like that, but I also feel like a lot of them were, you know, fairly self-explanatory, like Zhezhi, Chisa, Lupa, Carlotta, Aalto. I feel like half the cast was self-explanatory, and then the other half, you had to actually kind of think a little bit.
Good lord. I wasn't expecting to work my brain this much, but I don't regret it. But let's try and end this up. I know we're taking up more gigabytes the longer we yap. So, so yeah. Honestly, this was really good. I'm glad my collab video, my first ever collab video, was really funny. I really enjoyed it. Of course, you're the goat yourself. I enjoyed, bro. This entire hour and a half was just really good.
It was really
But yeah,
fun doing this. We definitely need to do more like this in the future.
100%,
But
100%.
again, links to Phantom's socials will be down there in the comments. So definitely go to his channel, subscribe to him, and again, look out for the Wuwa Awards. I will also, well, I think voting has ended, so I guess I shouldn't put that link down there, but I will share his X down there as well, so that way you guys can go to it. Look out for those announcements. And again, tune into the Wuwa Awards. And when will it be live? When's the first one coming out?
Going live with the Wuwa Awards December 31st. Make sure to tune in literally the day before New Year's. We are going to be cooking like crazy. I'm going to be extra busy working on this, but that's how it goes. You feel me? That's how it goes. But
Well,
yes, December 31st.
I was thinking about streaming on the 31st, so it looks like I might be streaming my reaction to the Wuwa Awards then.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. That's what we talking about, baby. That's what we talking about. And we will be here. I will also be here as well. I might be in your chat just vibing, watching along with you. So make sure to watch out for me.
Yep. And if you guys disagree with anyone on the list, then just, go ahead and leave a comment down below and, let us know why you disagree, where you think they should be. And obviously we weren't going to talk about Rover, Shorekeeper, or any of the kids. Those are very self-explanatory. So
you don't want to poke the hornet's nest.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Bye-bye!